Most heart attacks do not happen during exercise. They happen while you are asleep in your own bed.
And the habits you repeat every single night before bed could be the reason why. There are 7 common bedtime mistakes that silently increase the pressure on your heart while you sleep. What most people do not realize is that your body does not fully rest just because your eyes are closed. I am a physician, and tonight I am going to tell you exactly what to stop doing before bed. Habit number 5 is the one that shocks almost every patient I talk to. If you are over 50 or you love someone who is, this video could save a life tonight. Watch until the end because I will give you a simple, heart-safe bedtime routine you can start immediately.
Today, we are going to discuss 7 dangerous nighttime habits that quietly put your heart at risk while you sleep after the age of 50. In this session, we will explain what happens inside your heart, your blood vessels, and your brain during sleep, and how to protect yourself starting tonight.
Before we go any further, let me show you what actually happens inside your heart every single night.
Most people believe that heart attacks strike during moments of extreme stress or heavy physical effort during the day. But research tells a very different story. A significant number of cardiac events happen between midnight and early morning while people are asleep. During sleep, your body is supposed to enter a state of deep recovery where your blood pressure drops and your heart rate slows down. This natural nighttime dip in blood pressure is essential because it gives your heart and blood vessels time to rest and repair. But when certain habits interfere with this process, your blood pressure stays elevated all night long, a condition called nocturnal hypertension. Nocturnal hypertension is one of the most dangerous and overlooked risk factors for heart attack, stroke, and heart failure in adults over 50. Now let me walk you through each of the 7 habits so you can check if any of them are part of your nightly routine.
This next habit is one that almost every person over 50 does without thinking twice.
Habit: when you eat a big dinner late at night, your body redirects a massive amount of blood to your stomach and intestines to handle digestion. This sudden drop in blood flow means your brain is temporarily starved of the oxygen it needs to keep you conscious and balanced. High-fat and high-carbohydrate meals are especially dangerous because they cause a spike in blood sugar and triglycerides that your body must process overnight. Studies have shown that habitual late-night eating is an independent risk factor for cardiovascular death in adults over 50.
What I am about to tell you is something your doctor may never have mentioned during a routine checkup.
Habit number 2 is drinking alcohol before bed, which many people believe actually helps them sleep better. Alcohol may help you fall asleep faster, but it destroys the quality of your deep sleep and disrupts your heart rhythm throughout the night. Even moderate alcohol before bed increases your resting heart rate and prevents the natural blood pressure dip your cardiovascular system depends on. Over time, this repeated nighttime cardiac stress significantly increases your risk of atrial fibrillation and sudden cardiac events.
Pay very close attention to this part because it affects your blood pressure while you are completely unaware.
Habit number 3 is going to bed with unmanaged stress or anxiety without any wind-down period. When you carry the stress of the day straight into bed, your body remains flooded with cortisol and adrenaline, the fight or flight hormones. These stress hormones keep your blood vessels constricted and your heart rate elevated, even after you fall asleep. Your nervous system never fully switches into rest and repair mode, which means your heart works overtime all night without a break.
Most people have no idea that their brain is slowly losing oxygen during these moments.
Habit number 4 is sleeping fewer than 6 hours per night on a regular basis. Dehydration from not drinking enough water the previous evening is one of the most common triggers for this mild type. During deep sleep, your body repairs damaged blood vessel walls, regulates inflammation, and clears metabolic waste from the brain. When you cut sleep short, these critical repair processes never finish, and the damage accumulates night after night.
This is the habit that shocks almost every single patient I talk to.
Habit number 5 is the one that surprises almost everyone, and it is sleeping with your mouth open or snoring heavily. Heavy snoring and mouth breathing during sleep are often signs of obstructive sleep apnea, a condition where your airway repeatedly collapses. Every time your airway closes, your blood oxygen level drops sharply, and your heart races to compensate for the lost oxygen. This can happen dozens or even hundreds of times per night, and most people have absolutely no idea it is happening. Untreated sleep apnea is directly linked to high blood pressure, irregular heartbeat, heart failure, and stroke.
Now here is the good news, because there are simple things you can change starting tonight.
Habit number 6 is taking your blood pressure medication at the wrong time of day. Many people take their blood pressure pills in the morning, which means the medication effect may wear off by the time they go to sleep. Research has shown that taking at least one blood pressure medication at bedtime instead of morning can dramatically reduce nighttime cardiovascular events. However, you must never change your medication timing without consulting your doctor first, because each case is different.
I am going to walk you through a 7-step bedtime routine that protects your heart while you sleep.
Habit number 7 is using screens, phones, tablets, and televisions right up until the moment you close your eyes. The blue light from screens suppresses melatonin production and tricks your brain into thinking it is still daytime. Without proper melatonin, your nervous system does not transition into the deep restorative sleep phase that protects your heart. Melatonin is not just a sleep hormone. It also has powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects that directly protect your blood vessels.
If you snore loudly or wake up gasping for air, do not ignore it any longer.
Now let me give you a simple, heart-safe nighttime routine that addresses every single one of these 7 dangers. Step 1. Finish your last meal at least 3 hours before bedtime and keep it light with lean protein, vegetables, and healthy fats. Step 2. Replace that evening glass of wine or beer with herbal tea like chamomile or warm water with lemon. Step 3. Spend 10 minutes before bed doing slow, deep breathing or gentle stretching to bring your cortisol levels down. Step 4. Commit to a consistent sleep schedule of 7 to 8 hours and protect your bedtime the same way you protect a doctor appointment. Step 5. If you snore heavily or wake up gasping, ask your doctor about a sleep study because undiagnosed sleep apnea is treatable and the treatment saves lives. Step 6. Talk to your physician about whether taking your blood pressure medication at night might be safer for your heart. Step 7. Turn off all screens at least 30 minutes before bed and let your bedroom be a dark, quiet place for your heart to recover. These 7 simple changes cost nothing, take only minutes, and they could be the reason your heart keeps beating strong for years to come.
If this video helped you, please do one important thing for me right now.
Please share this video with someone over 50 who needs to hear this tonight. Subscribe to this channel for more life-saving health warnings every week. And remember, your heart works for you all day, so give it the rest it deserves at night.